Hello and welcome back. Going into hour 2 of week 35 here, RollPlay Solum. Neal, what's going on?
12 orcs atop their wargs are more or less in front of you, kind of on the sides too, because they're big creatures and they spread out a little bit. And the first one, you were guessing it's the one that you had initially seen, says in common, a very broken, crude common. See, human, give us money. Filthy human, surrender your arms and your coins to us.
We do that. It's right here. Just come over.
They don't even look at the woman?
If you want, you can take pleasure with a gigantic frickin' woman. She's 40 feet tall.
Did you actually make her 40 feet tall?
Yeah, I made her much taller.
Oh, sorry, I missed that note. Okay. Let's rephrase what they do. Sorry, I missed that. I heard Jeff sing it, but I didn't hear Jen say it.
No, I did say it.
I missed it then. Okay. Instead of facing you, they all throw spears at the 40-foot woman as they approach.
I turn to Mr. Varnoosh and say, make it die, make it drop down, and money fall out of it. Lots of money.
I do that.
Okay.
I wait for the arrows to strike her, and then I make her explode into tons of money that hit the ground.
Okay. All but 4 shots go wide somehow. The others all pepper into the creature.
It goes,
And you just make her explode and shower money everywhere.
Yeah.
And thus the legend of the fucking gold-shitting creature that Jeff has dreamed about for fucking 80 weeks on roleplay finally came to life.
It just explodes in money when you kill it.
My God, it's real.
I've only heard the stories.
Do any of you speak orc?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes, I do.
I do not.
Right there at the bottom, bro.
Perfect.
Okay. And Dwarven.
Marius, do you speak orcish?
I believe I do not.
Okay,
Also-
then Wojtek is the only one not surprised when one of the orcs goes, "It's fucking illusion! Get him, guys!" and turns and points their bows at you. Jeff, you may roll initiative.
Wait. We're all hidden in a bush.
No, because remember Jeff stood up and did the
but
hey
Jeff-
guys,
that's
I'm here,
just
and then
Jeff.
they shot the big woman.
8 people are about to shoot Jeff. That sucks for him, but the rest of us are still in
Yeah.
a bush.
Also,
The rest of you guys are still hiding. Okay.
also, my bow is drawn,
Okay,
and
so
if they turned to look, then I would probably fire. If they
Not if they turn to look. If they turn to look at
if
you,
they take up arms, then absolutely. The minute somebody goes for a weapon, then I would.
well, I mean, they have their weapons out already because they've already shot the woman. They're just drawing new arrows.
Okay.
Needless to
If
say,
they draw
everyone other
against
than
it, yeah.
everyone other than Jeff is actually. Give me perception checks, all of you,
okay.
except for Jeff again.
Oh. But I got my one good eye, Neil.
Yeah, but you don't need the perception
Fuck
check.
me in
You
the
speak
fucking
orc. You're
ass.
not surprised.
31.
All right, Marius, you are not surprised. Jasper and Mr. Varnoosh definitely are taken.
Yeah, I'm surprised that I'm alive at that.
But I'm hidden in a bush, and I'm tiny. So I would feel like I wasn't even looking for them.
My response is literally, I'm in a bush.
Give me an initiative roll. We're just gonna do group because there's too many damn orcs.
I'm not taking. Well,
Someone roll it for the
4, right?
team.
I'm not
D10,
rolling well.
flat D10,
Ryan, you're
no
rolling. Fuck, that was a bad
Excellent.
Fantastic. The orcs go first. All but one of them turns to shoot at you. One of them is still yabbering in orcish. No, hold on. There's real money here, guys. Let's get it. And hops off his warg. The remaining 11 turn their bows onto Wojtek.
Say it.
And your armor class is over 20, right?
It's 19. Schneal.
19, okay. They still, of 11, 2 rolled a 12. Everyone else rolled below a 12.
Okay. So you're telling me there's a chance.
Fucking roll 20, yeah. So they unleash their arrows at you. A couple of them just like ping into your armor. The rest kind of silhouette you and scatter all behind you.
I
And
turn
then
to the
you
rest of
and
them and
Marius
go.
go.
I turn to the rest of them, and straight out of every single World War II movie ever, I go, "You'll have a tough time cutting them down from down there in the bushes. Let's get them, lads." And then I march forward with my sword, rip out my magical sword.
Sword in hand, you make a roll to hit.
Can I cast my thing, or do I?
Nope, you're surprised.
Oh, okay.
I will
Still the same
attack a guy, not the warg. They're all in wargs, right? It's 12 guys, 12 wargs.
Yeah.
All right. And I believe I am +4.
I believe you are +4.
Oh, that's right. I'm not supposed to do this. I'm supposed to do... Fuck, I just forgot how to play my character. I'm supposed to be Well, I got an 18 anyways. But I should have blessed us all or something.
All right, you step forward, sword in hand, swing it down on one of the orcs, which is a hit. Please roll me damage.
And they're normal.
Yeah, they're normal sized.
D8 plus what?
+0.
The sword should give me something, right?
Is it a magical sword?
Yes, it is. Schneel.
Yes.
Oh,
We never
it's
resolved what the bonuses were, did we?
+2.
You never told
Okay,
us.
well, that's a 20
Oh, wait.
and a D8
Yes, it's a D8 plus... Yeah, so it's a 20. D8 plus 2. The 20 is not a crit? On a
20 is a crit. 18 is
Okay.
not, but a 20 is. So give me another D8 on top of that.
Takes
Boom! 16 damage. You bring your sword down through the throat of the first orc, and he collapses off the side of his warg.
Sick.
Marius.
Okay.
Bow is drawn.
Yep.
Actually, you were supposed to get a shot at the beginning of the round because of your super proficiency, expertise, mastery thingy.
Sounds about right.
So make
Yeah.
that shot.
How close are they?
I don't know, 20 feet. They're really close.
Okay, so this is my first 23.
23 is a hit.
No, it should be crit.
and
It doesn't clear by 10.
He gets 16. Or what?
He got
I
a
got
natural
11.
11
Yeah.
But my 20 was a crit? Oh,
because
I
it was
see.
a natural 18.
I see.
Yeah.
And my damage would be 8.
Okay. That drops another orc to the ground.
Perfect.
And then you get your first shot of the round. Because that
Okay.
was your special pre-round shot.
Sweet. 17.
Hit.
7 damage.
Must be
That
nice
drops
one.
a
Plus
second,
12.
a third orc to the ground.
Nice.
And the orcs get their second shots all before you guys do.
Before their first... Oh, they're surprised, I guess. Okay.
What is that? Was 12, 11 minus 3 is 8d20. One of the orcs hits you, Wojtek.
They all shot at me again?
Yeah, you're still the prime target because you're the guy that's wading into them with the sword and like
Sure.
plate mail. So
That seems about right.
yeah, he fucking hell, he hits you for 1.
What?
Start of the
Right
game,
there.
you're at full HP. You should be doing some stupid orcs suck. One of them hits you for 1 point of damage. It's not very exciting. And then you both get your second attacks.
All right. I swipe again. Or 26. 18.
Oh, that's right. Your 18 wasn't a natural. My mistake. That should not have been a crit, but it didn't
Well,
matter.
he's dead anyway.
I wasn't gonna call because I mean I'm part of this party, but yeah, I knew you fucked up.
Yeah,
18, Neil. So that's a hit.
18 is a hit.
8 damage.
8 damage. Brings another orc to its knees. Dead.
So that's 4.
And, yep, that's 4. And Wojtek, not Wojtek, Marius, second shot.
15.
15 is a hit.
9 damage.
And drops another orc. So that is 5 down.
These dudes are weak.
Well,
Don't-
orcs are not very strong creatures, generally speaking. They're like
Be
people,
careful.
right? They're one hit die. Give me initiative, someone for your team,
Not
and
me.
everyone may take actions.
3.
Nice.
3. Party goes first by 1. Very lucky.
Uh,
Now's your chance, Jasper.
yeah, I just come scream. I scream at the. He says that, and I look up, and I look down, and I like flip. Actually, I do the thing where I like head tilt, and then my visor flips down because I can't actually reach it, but I can't put it back up. Just so everyone knows. Anyways, then I
Right.
scream at the top of my lungs and rush into the fray, and hit whoever I can, with my two-handed maul.
Okay, are you
Actually,
going for
nope, with
wargs
the
or
Morning
orcs?
Can I even hit the orcs on top of the wargs?
Yeah, I mean, you're short, but your Morningstar has like a chain on it, right? So you can... You can hit them in the midsection.
Yeah, I'll go for the orcs. Do I get a bonus to orcs, or do they get a... Oh, yeah, I do. Plus 1. D20 plus... It's my hit bonus only plus 3? Oh, plus 6, okay. 11. I think that's right. I don't know.
You're a fighter, aren't you?
Yeah.
This is with your Morning Star, right?
Which is a plus 3 hit bonus. Is that wrong?
No, you should be rolling at plus 13 to hit.
What?
No.
How the fuck is Morning... No. 8 to hit.
I'm only level
something
6.
great. Yeah,
oh,
but-
you're right. No?
Yeah. Yeah, because your Morning Star is plus 3.
I guess I didn't add that together. I'm
and your
re-rolling
melee
fucking
bonus
Neil.
is 5.
So it's plus
it should
9.
be 8. 9 total. Okay, so that's a 14, which is a hit.
Okay.
You've been rolling low
Let's
this
just
whole
assume we
time.
didn't hear the other part.
9 damage. No, I think
Yeah.
I've done that in the past. I've always put it in like I've combined the two numbers in one thing, and I think for whatever reason on this sheet I didn't, and I just wasn't doing that.
Macros, man. They're great. You don't have to remember shit.
9
Yeah,
is a hit.
yeah.
You fell
The irony
one of
is
the
strong.
orcs.
Okay. And I don't get a second attack till next round, right?
Correct.
Because I'm only level 6. Okay.
Correct.
That is correct.
How are you only level 6?
I'm-
Oh, because
I'm-
Wojtek is a
I'm
cleric.
literally
That's how.
400 XP away from leveling. So
Clerics
Yeah.
level fast as well.
yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Anyone else on the team want to take an action?
Yeah, I do. I have a question. though.
Neil.
Is there a 10-foot radius where I could hit the orcs without hitting my party? Like I have a spell that's an AoE of 10-foot radius.
I can't imagine.
I
So
don't want to target my party, so
we
if
both waded out into the fray, and they like stepped forward to fight us.
Yeah, you could probably hit 2 orcs and wargs.
And
I bet you
dwarves?
could hit 3. You can hit 3 without risking anything on the party. Going for the 4th would be difficult.
okay, then I'm going for 3, and
Okay.
I'm gonna cast Summon Swarm on that area.
Okay.
60 yards range, 10 feet cube. They're gonna. I read the spell, or else I would have totally attacked my party just now. They're just gonna attack people in their area.
So warg and orc.
Oh, it's not 10-foot radius. It's a 10-foot cube.
Oh, cube.
It's 10 by 10 by 10.
Oh,
So in a 10 by 10 by 10 area, you can actually only target a single orc-warg combination. Yeah, because people, they're not like that closely clumped. They're not riding side by side in like close formation. They're fairly spread out with their bows. You know, they're
Okay,
combat
so
troops.
can I target that, but basically pick the cube that would stop them from retreating? So let's say they want to move back from the party. They would.
I don't think such a cube exists, Jen. Because if
I
it's
mean-
only a 10 by 10 square, like anyone can walk around a 10 by 10 square. A 10 by 10 square is, you know.
Yeah, but if you don't look and you stack back, I would imagine myself fighting, and like, let's say the 10 by 10 square is there, and I'm like, oh shit, I'm in a swarm.
Yeah, so someone might walk into the swarm, but not every single
shit.
orc is going to move into that
I
10 by
know.
10.
Is
And
it
this
the
is
heart
the-
of the swarm or like
Hmm.
more towards the outside?
Hey. Oh.
Alright, I'm doing it on 2 of them, whatever.
Okay, you
Hey.
summon
Oh.
So like, is that spell always going to be this limited? I guess.
It's always going to be a 10-foot cube, but it depends. Like in a big open area, that's not a big deal. But in a narrow passageway, that's a huge deal. It
Okay.
depends on how you want to use it.
Good point.
So give me a roll of D100 to figure out what sort of swarm you summon.
79.
You summon a swarm of spiders.
Ew.
And they're 10 by 10 as well.
No, they're normal spiders, but there's just hundreds, thousands, maybe tens of thousands of spiders in this 10 by 10 area, and they're crawling all over everything. The caster must remain stationary and undisturbed to control the swarm. If his concentration lapses or is broken, the swarm disperses in 2 rounds. The swarm is stationary once conjured. Cool.
So I would have tried to cast it from a bush if I can, like where I wouldn't.
I mean, you still have to stand up
No, I
to
understand.
see. Yeah.
I would
Do
try
you
to
cast
get
the
like
swarm?
partial cover or something. That's just what I'm saying.
It descends upon the creatures who already took their turn, so they can't fight it off. So they all take D4 plus 1 point of damage per 3 levels of the caster.
So I'm
And
level
Are
5 and 6. But I
5
think...
wizards, so they're going to take D4 plus 1 point of damage.
Can I roll it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nope.
3.
Okay.
It could. It's 1 dice.
Okay, so the orc takes 3 damage, and his mount takes 3 damage as well. Okay, cool. Anyone else in the party want to go?
I'll take a shot.
Do it.
Oh, I shall like to go after him.
That's very fine.
I think
Well
we
done.
shall all take our attacks this turn.
Would you fucking roll?
23.
Hit.
23.
Hit.
Okay.
I shall like to take my turn.
11 points of
You
damage.
drop another orc. That is 6 orcs down, 6 remaining.
Excellent. Jeff, after you.
I think I shall take my turn, gentlemen.
Yeah.
I
The only reason you guys can even see the orcs is because the light spell is nearby that is illuminating them from
Calculated,
behind.
Neil. Calculated.
I planned that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus 6, 14, hit.
14 is a hit.
D8 plus 2. Maybe not.
That is not a kill.
Damn it. I get it stuck in his thigh bone. You damn orc! You've been eating your Wheaties.
Okay. Orcs return their fire. The ones that are engaged.
Whoa. I would like to take my second attack, Neil.
Your second attack comes at the very end of the round. Thank you.
Oh, I
I
thought...
shall like to take my second attack after him, sir.
Okay. Continue on. I was mistaken.
Of course. The orcs get their second volley. First volley? First
I
volley.
don't know why we're talking like this, but I really like.
First volley.
Go ahead, Neil. Are they all attacking me again?
No, they are not. The one that
all-
is covered
Aren't
in
you? They all attack-
spiders freaks the fuck out
And attacks Jen.
starts trying to beat the spider, wipe the spiders off of him and get rid of the spiders, and is trying to resist them as much as possible.
Wait, do you actually have less HP than Leia did?
No, I have more.
What did Leia
Hey.
have?
She had 11.
Oh, okay.
Jeez.
Jeez, she had 11? Holy fuck.
Yeah.
Wizards
After
manly.
leveling up.
Yeah, I remember that shit.
I rolled another one. It was nice.
And I remember one of the funniest moments of that was Leia was like, "Can you heal me?" And I'm like, "No, you're at 9 of 11. You're fine." And then she dies by 1 hit
Yeah.
point. Sorry, Victorian died too. No, wait, that's Wojtek. Never mind. Moving on.
Okay, so 2 of them drop their bows, whip out their spears, and plunge them at Wojtek, missing. While their wargs turn to gnaw at you and rip you limb from limb with their sharp teeth, one of which actually sinks his teeth into your arm.
Holy crap!
Fucking wargs are the more dangerous of the two, to be honest. They're just very stupid. Very stupid. Warg damage is 2d4. You take 5 damage from the warg bite. Jasper, 2 turn their spears on you. And both of them have their spears clattering in and about your armor, but not actually, around and about your armor, but not in it. But the wargs can... No, fuck it. The wargs gnaw at you, but I think you have a big shield up and you've got big heavy armor on. And the wargs can't find flesh. The remaining orc on the warg is just freaking the fuck out, and that leaves the 6 remaining wargs without riders. After some orcs bark some commands, or the orc leader barks some commands, the wargs descend upon you. 2 go for Wojtek. Yes. What's your armor class, Wojtek?
19.
19. One of them crits you and one of them bites you. Give me a saving throw versus death, please.
Pass.
Ah, okay. So you take I'll just roll it in here. 2, 4, 6. You take 10 points of damage. 10 paltry points of damage from the crit and the bite. As 2 more wargs show up behind Jasper, which do not damage him, and 2 bound for the archer in the back, which is Marius. Marius, what is your armor class, please?
That would be 20.
Okay. You fend them off with bow, smacking them in the face as they try and find flesh to eat at. And it is the party's turn.
Well, we get our second attacks.
Right, yeah, your second attacks is what I mean.
Yeah.
However, Marius, they are in melee range with you, so if you try to shoot them, they will get, or if you try and fire your bow, they will get an attack of opportunity.
I thought he has
Does
like
not-
that specialty thing.
Is that not? I don't think
No,
that.
I don't have one to defend against that. I have more armor if I'm using a one-hander, but I'm using my two-handers. so.
Mm. All right. Let me see. I am going to cleave through 2 orcs. I'm going to aim at head level and go for throats. Just throat.
Yeah, you don't have a morning star. You can totally cleave.
Is
Alright.
the one that I injured still in front of me, right?
Yeah, he's more or less in front of you, and there's another orc on your left side, and then there's 2 behind you.
All right.
Except they're not orcs; they're wargs, just wargs.
There's no orcs?
There's the orcs on wargs in front, and just plain wargs behind.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is I hurt the orc, so I'm going to swing
Yeah,
at him first
I
to
get you.
cleave.
Do it.
I target him. 10. Nope.
Nope. Your long sword slashes and hits in his studded leather armor, cutting in but doing no damage.
Okay.
Not Wojtek. Marius.
I give 0 fucks about the incoming attack of opportunities, and I will make an attack.
Okay.
23.
23, but you do get bit.
10. Bit 10.
You take 2 points of damage from the bite, but you do shoot a. What are you shooting?
Whatever is near me.
All right, you're shooting one of the wargs that's biting you. So you get your arrow off. It lodges in his throat as his teeth collapse around your hand.
for 9 damage.
Nice. You picked the biggest, baddest warg to tangle with
And
of all
Ryan
time.
loses his leg.
And he dies from the 9 damage.
No, he does not.
Bring it.
Is it not a crit? Is it not? What's his? It's
No, it
23.
Actually, wait a minute.
No, I'm saying.
Yeah, I know what you're
Okay.
saying. That might be a good idea. No, it's off by 1.
That could be a good idea. No.
If that was a 24, that would have crit. Not to tell you the warg's armor class.
Too late. We now know.
Yes.
Taking
Your
that to my
plan
grave.
Foiled.
That's everyone, right?
hmm
Okay. Initiative.
Oh,
Not me.
doing it.
I'll do it.
No, fuck you, Ryan. Fuck!
Fuck you, JP.
Okay.
They go
Have I
first.
told you about WoW yet? It's a pretty good game. You should try it.
The orc who had initially been confused or dictated to, kind of everything snaps back to reality for him, and he looks around,
What about gravity?
barks out some crude orcish commands, which give me a perception check, Wojtek.
No. What? I speak.
There's the sounds of battle. You might not actually hear the exact words he's saying. Just give me a perception check.
Okay, with my one good eye. 22. Nailed it.
Perfect. You hear him saying, "I'll go get reinforcements. Hold them off here, boys."
I yelled, "Don't let that one escape. He's getting reinforcements. Do what you have to do, Mr.
Hold him
Van
off
Leech."
here, boys!
Okay. And Marius, another warg bites you for 5 points of damage.
Do none of us get an attack of opportunity on him, by the way?
No, because he was pretty far away from everyone else. He was at the back of the orcs, like trying to pick up the imaginary coins off the ground.
Okay.
Because thought they were
They're not
real.
there, though, because she's not focusing anymore. Or he's not. But
Yeah, but they kind of like disappeared after a moment, and then he's like, "What? What's going on? Holy shit! I've just been magicked. Oh my god, I'm such an idiot." Moment.
I've just
We've all been
there.
checked.
We've all been there before.
We've all been there. Wojtek. Oh god, critical fumble. Nah, that's fine. The 4 wargs around you bite and hiss at you, snapping their jaws. One of them finds purchase on your back left buttocks for 3
Excellent.
points of damage,
Okay.
while the 2 mounted orcs in front of you are harmless with their weapons. Same thing against you, Jasper. No wargs managed to actually get into your thick dwarven armor. Jesus. These guys are suck balls. And the orcs stabbing at you with their spears are ineffective as well. And that's everyone. Party's turn.
Perfect.
All right. I'll still try the cleave, the guy in front of me, the weakened one. 14's a hit.
14's a hit. Cleave is at it's a penalty to hit though. It's a penalty of 4 to hit for a cleave. Remember?
For the first swing?
Yeah. The first swing's
Yep.
penalty 4. The next one's 6. The next one's 8. The next one's 10, etc.
Damn it. I missed then.
I do 8 damage to one of them.
Wait, a 14. That should be a hit.
No, I forgot to
minus
subtract
the
the 4.
I got
Yeah.
you.
Jasper, you drop the one next to you, and you get your second attack at the end of the round.
Yep.
Is there a cleave equivalent for an archer, like an empowered shot or something?
Sure, if there's 2 things in a line,
Mhm.
I will permit a cleave under the same pretense that
At
if
a
you kill
negative
it
4?
with the shot, yeah.
Okay.
So he's cleaving.
Yeah, this is something different. Cleave is a bad name, but
Penetrating.
yeah. I was
Double
going to go with
penetration.
some sort of thrust,
Yeah.
but penetration is a much better.
Double penetration. That's
Yeah.
what it's doing.
So can I go for double penetration?
You can try. It's not always guaranteed to
Are
succeed.
they
It's a
are they
tricky
lined
thing.
up in a way to where
One can
Yeah, you
doubly
position
penetrate.
yourself where if you can shoot through this warg, there might
actually you said like after I shot this warg, he didn't look that injured, right? With the
be... Yeah, I mean, you shot him like inside his mouth. There's kind of an arrow sticking out of
Yeah.
it, but he's still, slobbering and coming at you.
I'll save the double penetration for another day and just attack, I think.
Okay.
That's
You
a
should
24.
try it though, Ryan. It's pretty good.
24 is a crit. Well done.
Okay. Perfect.
2d8 plus whatever your damage bonus is.
Okay. 14 damage.
Ooh.
And if he's not dead, roll for death. Please.
That is actually exactly the remaining hit points that he has.
Mm.
You
I should
drop-
have double penetrated. Fuck.
Well, then he wouldn't have critted.
Oh, that's true. You're right.
Yep. The warg collapses to the ground, legs going out all directions from him. And
Was there a rider on him?
No, that was one of the riderless mongrels.
How convenient.
And Mr. Varnouche, it is your turn.
Yes. So I've been reading the spell, but I'm not too sure of. Can I move the swarm?
Nope.
Do I have to stay concentrated on
Emo man, you need to
forever?
shoot the one getting
If I
reinforcements.
If I stop having it, can I like?
The last paragraph has all of this information for you. The caster
Oh.
must remain stationary and undisturbed to control the swarm. If his concentration lapses or is broken, the swarm dissipates in 2 rounds. The swarm
it's
is
gonna be valid
stationary
for
once
2
conjured.
rounds, correct?
Excuse me?
It's gonna stay valid for 2 rounds though, still, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm gonna stop concentration on that, and I'm gonna try to notch a bow and arrow and attack
Okay.
an orc.
Sure.
Ideally, back attack.
No such situation. You can get back attack on a warg, but you cannot get thief damage on the back attack on a warg because it is non-human.
So it's not possible right now.
It's not possible to get your thief backstab damage.
All right, I'm gonna cast blur.
Blur. You cast blur.
Do we just think that that he's going blah, but it's blur with a French accent?
Bleu.
Blur, blur,
Bleh. Bleh.
blur.
We're just like, Monsieur Varnouche, are you okay?
Bleh. That's good.
Okay, you are blurry. Is that everyone in the party? It doesn't look like
I
we
didn't do
had
second
a...
attack, but I won't do it till later.
Did you get attack this round, dude?
I did once, yeah.
I get a second one too.
Yeah, but they go
I
first.
also got a sec-
Yeah.
No, they already made their attacks.
Yeah.
Everyone party gets their second attacks.
I cleave again. This time it's just at +2, I guess.
Yes.
I do
Damn it.
17 damage to one of them.
To one of the orcs.
Whatever's left.
You rip an orc to shreds with your Morning Star.
Actually, is that a triple crit? Because it's 16.
I mean, whatever you hit, JP, it's dead.
Yeah, it's dead. It didn't matter. You murder face it, okay? They have maximum of 9 HP.
It's 22.
All right.
He's like, yeah, but
face.
it's 22.
He passes his save versus death, just so you know.
Okay.
I mean, he still dies though.
Okay.
Wojtek misses. Jasper crunches a head in, and it collapses to the ground.
And that's riderless as well.
Right. So Jasper is just surrounded by 4 wargs now. Wojtek has got 4 wargs, 2 with riders, and Marius has a single warg on him.
My God.
I don't think Marius got a second shot.
Correct. I will point blank this.
No!
other org.
Shoot the one going for reinforcements like
Just
I've been
kidding.
yelling the
I shot
whole
the
fucking
one
time.
going for reinforcements. That's right.
You shot the warg in front of you.